Hey guys, what's up? It's LamboPeter here. Welcome to another one of my videos. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the Season 3 ranked solo, duo, 3v3, 5v5 changes coming up in Season 3. Right now, we are in the preseason of Season 3. So once Season 3 comes out, I'm guessing that these changes will be implemented into the game. Now, a lot of this content can be put up for interpretation because they didn't get too specific on the ranking system, but they did give us a lot of information, so I want to explain it to you guys really quick and see what it could mean for the Season 3 ranked play. Let's get this shit on the road. So the first big change that's coming into Season 3 is that people are going to be put into leagues, and a league is a ladder of up to 250 players or teams of the same tier. This is kind of like in StarCraft 2 as it is right now, that you don't you don't get necessarily matched up with like the whole bronze division or whatever, but you get put into a league of people with a similar skill set as you. I don't know how I feel about that, because in StarCraft 2 it was kind of annoying that you had to wait for a while if like you were in the solo queue to 1v1 someone. Like you would have to wait like a couple minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever the case may be. I don't know if you're in like a league that you could get matched up with someone in a different league but in the same tier. You know what I'm saying? Like if you were in a bronze league and you get matched up with someone in a different bronze league, I don't know if that's going to happen, or if you just get matched up with someone in the same league and that's the only thing you can do. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that yet. Hopefully they explain that in like a next video or next update how it's really going to work. But for right now, all we know is that you're going to be put into a league, and the league is going to contain up to 250 players or teams of the same tier if you play 5v5. And yeah, that's really interesting. It's kind of following like the StarCraft 2 type of play where they have the leagues as well. And we'll see what happens. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or bad thing for League of Legends, but hopefully it's a good thing. Cross our fingers that's not something really noob friendly. And yeah, next up is 6 tiers, okay? There's 6 different types of tiers. They're really, really similar to last year. The only difference I see is the Challenger one, okay? So the worst one, obviously, as we all know, is Bronze. Then you can rank up to Silver, which ranks up to Gold, Platinum, Diamond, and then this fucking crazy looking bird thing called Challenger. It's basically the same system as before. What can I say? It's basically, it really is just the same system as before, and they just added Challenger to the end, but we'll see what this Challenger thing is later on in the video. And within these tiers, there's things called divisions. All leagues except those in Challenger tier are broken down into 5 divisions. Your division shows your progress towards a league in the next tier. So basically, if you're in the Bronze tier, you start out with this shitty little diamond, then you work your way up into fucking beast mode, crazy Taric, diamond, fucking mega pro mode or something like that. And I'm guessing if you lose, then you go down to the previous division, and if you win, then you go up to the next division or whatever the case may be. And I don't know how it's going to work with these tiers. So let's say if like you're in a Bronze tier and then you rank up to a Silver tier, can you lose to go back down to a Bronze tier, or are you stuck at Silver tier until you could start catching up with the people at Silver tier, winning games and stuff like that, and moving up your way through their ranks? Now, if that's the case, then that's very problematic, I think, because what if someone is in Bronze tier and they get really, really just like fucking pro teammates and they climb their way to Silver tier, and then let's say in Silver tier it's kind of a drop off, and then they get paired up with like people who are supposed to be Silver, but that Bronze player like sucks fucking immense ass and just like feeds all the time and doesn't really know what he's doing. I think that could be really problematic. So hopefully the case is that if you lose a lot of games in a row, then you get put back into like the worst tier. Like let's say for Gold, you lose a lot of games in a row, then you get put back into Silver. If you lose a lot of games in Silver, then you get put back into Bronze. And if you lose a lot of games in Bronze, then maybe you should go play normal. No, I'm just kidding. You just have to get better and just have more of a feel to the game. But hopefully they don't make it like a noob, how do I put it, like a Call of Duty type of thing, to where obviously you don't just like rank up all the way to Challenger, but like hopefully it's not like Call of Duty to where you don't lose your rank once you're there. Like you're at Silver, and then you stay at Silver even if you lose like 4 trillion games in a row, and people fucking get so mad at you and report you and everything, and you're just sitting there like, it's not my fault. Riot thinks I'm fucking silver, but I'm a bronze and silver. I don't know what I'm doing. Something like that. So hopefully it's not a stupid system, and if you lose a lot of games, you go back to the previous rank, or if you win a lot of games, you go up through the ranks. Hopefully it's like that. Hopefully it's not something stupid, and I say hopefully a lot because I'm a hopeful fucking person. All right. Rankings. Your ladder ranking within your league will be determined by your league points and division. Progress through the tiers. Okay, so this is how you basically rank up in the tiers, and this is how the ranking system is now. Accumulating 100 league points by winning ranked games will trigger an advancement series based on your current division. Now, I don't know how this is going to work. Is it kind of going to be like the system now where, let's say if you're 1300 ELO and you get 100 points in a row, you move up to the next tier, or do you just rank up to the next division? I really don't know what this means. I think it has something to do with this, and this part I'm actually really confused on, and I don't really mean what they're talking about. Like, if you accumulate 100 league points by winning ranked games, it will trigger an advancement series, which is right here. And this shit just confuses me. I don't know what they're talking about. So, win a best of 3 division series to move up a division, or a best of 5 promotion series to move up a tier. I'm guessing this is like kind of like battling with different divisions. Like if you're one of the top 5 or top 10 people in your division, then you battle people from other divisions. And if you go win a best of 3 or a best of 5, then you move up to the next tier. I really don't know. Like, how's this going to work in ranked solo and duo? If especially in duo, if like you're with a friend, you can't play 3 division games in a row. Like, how's that going to work? Promotion battles, I have no idea what the fuck this is. Maybe this is just, I don't know. Maybe this is just like, even if you're like middle of the pack in your tier, and you just get a promotion battle, and if you can win this, then you move up to the next tier. I have no idea what that means. We'll see what they mean by that when they release more information to us, because right now they just gave us this huge ass crazy picture, and I have no idea what the hell this is. And the last thing, pretty much, the best players in each region will battle. I can't even fucking read today. It's pissing me off. The best players in each region will battle their way to Challenger Tier. The top 5v5 ranked teams from the Challenger Tier will have the opportunity to go pro. Ooh, pro. This actually really excites me, to be honest, because it's showing that esports in general is on the rise, and that with the internet now, like, we could just do so much more shit, and we could find so many good players that beforehand would never get exposure because they could either not afford the trip to like IPL or MLG or any other esports places, but now it just leads to more opportunities for people who are really good at games. So I think it's actually really exciting. So basically, how you become a pro is you have to hold one of the top 32 spots in the 5v5 ranked Team Challenger tier at mid-season or end of season. Then you move on to qualifiers, which you participate in a 32-team online tournament and place in the top 8. Again, this online sort of stage, which I think is just really cool. And we're kind of getting to a stage in our technology where everyone has a good internet. So internet's not really an issue anymore. You don't have like that one person on dial-up going, not doing that crazy AOL sound. But now everyone has at least DSL or cable or satellite internet, and they're all really, really fast. Unless you live like on a farm in the middle of Wyoming, then I feel really bad for you. But even then, like, you could get satellite internet and it runs just fine, So really, the internet's opening up the gates to a lot of people participating in these qualifiers, and to really see who's the best at League of Legends. And then lastly, or the second to last thing, tournament, the top 8 teams advance to a 16-team promotion tournament against bottom 4 pro teams and 4 winners from partner events. So this kind of sucks for the pro teams that aren't as good in their own tier, their own pro tier, as everyone else, because then they have to, I guess, fight for their spot pretty much with all these other people online, which I think is actually really good because it creates competition. And it's just fun for the average person who just wants to watch it and see all the good teams collide and see who actually wins. I think that's really cool. And the championship series. The top 4 teams from the 16-team promotion tournament will join the top 4 pro teams. These 8 teams will form the championship series. Oh boy, I can't fucking wait for that. This should be just exciting. And honestly, I'm actually pretty stoked for this new ranking system. If there's any problems with this new ranking system, I really have confidence in a company like Riot. It's not like before when I used to play RuneScape and fucking Jagex, they would always fuck something up or wouldn't listen to their customers or whatnot. I really do believe in Riot Games. So let's say if there's like a problem with this tier system that people are like boosting crazy high to challenger mode really quick, that they'll either like tone them down a little bit or fix the system right away. And they really take player feedback into consideration whenever they change something, which I think is really cool. And with their champions, with everything, like every single thing pretty much. If they say a champion's too OP, they change it. If they say a champion is underpowered, they pretty much change it. Sometimes they overreact here and there, and the reason why is because people overreact within themselves. The players do, saying that, oh, this champion's too OP, he does so much damage, and then League of Legends like, okay, you said he does fucking a shit ton of damage, so we're nerfing him hard. And then afterwards people are like, no, this champion is useless, I main this guy, oh my god. You know, it's just a back and forth overreaction. But here's the last and final thing. To prepare for Season 3 is that you have to be at least level 30 and own 16 champions, and you may begin the competition in the league system. And that is because if you don't have 16 champions, and let's say you only own like 2 champions, odds are if one of your champions get banned or both of your champions get banned, then you can't participate in ranked, obviously. So I think 16 champions is the golden number to where you play it as enough people and your champions can't get banned, so you always have champions left over to play. So yeah, I think that's really good. So that's it. This has been LamboPeter. I hope you comment, rate, and subscribe because I really want to hear from you guys. And just a note on subscribing. I've had a lot of people in the past like message me saying that they really like my videos and stuff and that they want to keep watching my videos. But what happens is they forget to subscribe. And then it just becomes a big problem because then they try to search for my video. They're like, oh, what's that fucking guy's name again? It's Fierce something. I can't find his name. Oh my god, I love his videos, but I can't find him. And then they have a big problem. So if you really do like my videos, subscribe. And if you don't like my videos, then leave a thumbs down. I don't really care, to be honest with you. But just for future reference, because there's a lot of people who message me and then they just can't find my channel again, or they just can't find me in general. So if you like my videos, subscribe, and if you don't, leave a fucking thumbs down. I don't give a shit. So that's it. This has been LamboPeter, and you have just been Lambo'd in. Ho ho ho, yeah. So that's it. Peace out, guys, and I am ready for Season 3.